I always knew his business trips were too frequent to be true, but I was blindsided by the extent of his deception. It was a Friday night when I received a call from a mutual friend who had just seen him at a local restaurant, cozied up with a woman and 2 kids. This wasn't the first time I'd heard whispers about his double life, but it was the first time the pieces started to fall into place with such clarity. My heart raced as I drove to the location, every possible explanation swirling in my mind, none of them good. When I arrived, I couldn't bring myself to go in. Instead, I watched from the parking lot as he played the doting father, laughter and affection flowing naturally from him in a way I'd never witnessed in our relationship. It was like watching a stranger wearing the skin of the man I thought I knew. As I sat there, I realized that I was the business, a convenient distraction while he maintained the facade of a devoted family man. My fingers trembled over the steering wheel, torn between storming in to confront him and breaking down right there. The next day, I confronted him at home. He didn't deny it. Instead, he had the audacity to tell me that his other family wasn't something he chose but something that just happened, a consequence of life moving faster than his decisions. He claimed he loved us both in different ways, as if that could justify the betrayal. I threw his suitcase at his feet, demanding he choose, though deep down, I knew this wasn't about choices, it was about lies and the double life he'd so expertly curated. In the days that followed, I found myself grappling with a piercing internal conflict. I had been so invested in the fantasy of our relationship that I ignored the red flags waving boldly in my face. I realized that it wasn't just him who was living a lie, I was, too, by convincing myself everything was perfect. The twist wasn't his betrayal, it was my own blindness to the truth. As I walked away from the wreckage, I promised myself to never again be a side note in someone else's story.